Hello and welcome to the Credo Solution. I'm going to give you some indicators to help you see in advance when an employee may be checking out or just plain developing a bad attitude. And this is important because if we can catch this early, we have an opportunity to possibly meet with the employee and resolve the issue and keep them on the team. Or if it's already deteriorated past that point, maybe we can at least learn from what it was that drove them to this point, because the factors that drove them there may still exist in the environment and maybe something you want to change before they drive more people out the door. So if we can catch it early, there are things we can learn from it and things we can do. Now, the first thing we want to look for is a suspicious change in behavior. And this can look different ways for different people. If they start coming in late, leaving early, taking long lunches, taking sick days, what are they doing with all that extra time they've created for themselves in their schedule? If they haven't previously behaved this way, now they're behaving this way, something's changed and there's a reason for it. It could also be the opposite. They could be coming in early, staying late, and working extra hours, but not being any more productive. So if they're working that hard and not producing anymore, what are they spending their time on? It could be preparing resumes or going to job boards or trying to set up interviews. Any sort of change that is out of the ordinary indicates that something has changed in them. And it could be something that means they're preparing to leave, or they could be developing an attitude. Now, the second thing to look for isn't so much symptomatic as it is intuitive. And that's just getting a bad vibe. If you're being around somebody and you just feel like there's a negative attitude and they're constantly judging you in a negative way, that's something you want to be aware of and pay attention to. And one way you can know for sure this is happening is if you're working on some sort of a new policy or procedure or some sort of a new program, and while you're developing it, you're thinking to yourself, how is that one person going to react? You can be sure of a couple of things. One, the bad vibe is real. And two, now it's starting to affect you because you're starting to plan around it and take it into account when you plan things. In a case like that, that attitude has to be addressed and addressed early on. I promise you, if you're seeing it, other people are seeing it, and they're wondering what's taking you so long to get to it. So get to it as quickly as you can. Employees do not come with little indicators on their foreheads that flip from happy to unhappy. It's up to you as a leader to look for the signs yourself, find them, help them if possible, and if not possible, at least learn from them.